Magnetic field induction due to a circular loop and a long straight conductor carrying current. Magnetic field induction due to a circular loop and a long straight conductor carrying current. In the diagram, we have a circular loop and a long straight conductor. A and D are the 2 points of circular loop, and another point of this circular loop is C. XY be the long straight conductor. Current I flows clockwise direction through the circular loop. And current flows through the long straight conductor XY from X to Y. Now you have to find resultant magnetic field induction at the center of this circular coil due to the current flowing through the circular coil and through the long straight conductor. Now we can draw the radius of the circular loop and the distance of the center of the circular loop from the long straight conductor is also R, and radius of the circular loop is also R. At the center P of the circular loop, magnetic field induction due to the current flowing through the circular loop will be acting inwards. Magnetic field induction due to the current carrying circular loop will be acting inwards. So that magnetic field induction is BACD, which acts inwards. BACD, and this magnetic field or magnetic field induction or magnetic flux density, that is BACD, acts inwards, and it is denoted by cross under bracket. The magnetic field induction at the center, the magnetic field induction at the center P of the coil bent in the form of circle, or the magnetic field induction or flux density at the center P of the circular coil ACD is given by BACD equal mu 0 I divided by 2R. Mu 0 I means the current flowing through the coil. Mu 0 I divided by twice of radius 2R. BACD equal mu 0 I divided by 2R. This is the magnetic field induction acting at the center of the circular coil ACD. This is also the magnetic flux density at the point P due to the circular coil ACD. And current flows clockwise. That's why this magnetic field induction acts inwards and perpendicular to the plane of the coil. Similarly, magnetic field induction at the point P at a distance r from the long straight conductor xy will be bxy, which will be acting outwards. P is the center, and at the point P, magnetic field induction due to the long straight conductor is bxy, and that will be acting outwards, because with respect to the direction of current I flowing through the long straight conductor, the point P exists on the left hand side. That's why this magnetic field induction will be acting outwards. So here the induction magnetic field induction at the center P, at the center P, the magnetic field induction at the point P due to the long straight conductor xy, long straight conductor xy is given by bxy equal mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by r, twice of current divided by perpendicular distance 2I by r. Bxy equal mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by r. This is equation 2. This is equation 2. And this magnetic field induction at the point P due to the current flowing through the long straight conductor xy from x to y end acts outwards. Bxy acts outwards. Bxy acts outwards. It acts outwards. We get two magnetic field induction, BACD and BXY. BACD acts inwards and BXY acts outwards. Now magnetic field induction due to the circular coil, that is BACD, is greater than the magnetic field induction BXY due to the long straight conductor. Due to the long straight conductor BXY, if due to the conductor XY, through the conductor XY, current I is flowing from X to Y end, and at the center P, magnetic field induction B XY will be acting outwards in this direction. BXY will be acting outwards and perpendicular to the plane of the coil. BXY, under bracket of BXY, we denote a dot. Dot means it acts outwards. Now BACD means magnetic field induction due to the circular coil is greater than BXY means magnetic field induction due to the long straight conductor. Hence net magnetic field induction or resultant magnetic field induction at the center P is given by resultant magnetic field induction. Resultant magnetic field induction at the point P is given by B equal BACD minus BXY. It should be at the point P, not only at the point at the P. It should be at the point P equal BACD minus BXY. Mu 0 I divided by 2R minus mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by R. Twice of current divided by perpendicular distance. Now we can make some adjustment to the first term, that is dividing this term by 4 pi and multiplying the same term by 4 pi. Mu 0 by 4 pi, 4 pi I divided by 2r minus mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by r. Mu 0 equal, now mu 0 by 4 pi and 2I by r is taken common. Mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by r, 2I by r. So if we make a simplification, mu 0 by 4 pi 2 pi I by r minus mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by r. Now we can take common mu 0 by 4 pi and 2I by r. So finally we get what? B as B equal mu 0 by 4 pi 2I by r pi minus 1. So this is a magnetic field induction at the center P of the circular coil and long straight conductor. Magnetic field induction at the center P of the circular coil and due to the long straight conductor XY. It acts inwards. It acts inwards. This resultant magnetic field induction acts inwards and perpendicular to the plane of the coil. And we can draw the diagram again: circular coil and long straight conductor XY. A and T are the 2 points of the circular coil and C is the opposite point on the circular coil, and magnetic field induction due to the circular coil is acting inwards and perpendicular to the plane of the circular coil. Here this is the direction along which magnetic field induction due to the circular coil BACD acts. So that's why vector BACD will be acting inwards, and that's why under bracket cross sign is denoted. This magnetic field induction acts inwards. Similarly, magnetic field induction due to the long straight conductor XY will be acting inwards, outwards. BXY will be acting outwards and perpendicular to the plane of the circular coil. Vector BXY acts outwards, and that's why we denote a dot sign under bracket which indicates that this magnetic field induction acts outwards. As BACD means magnetic field induction due to circular coil is greater than BXY, hence the resultant magnetic field induction, which is vector B, will be parallel to the greater vector or greater magnetic field induction, vector BACD. Vector B is parallel to vector BACD. In the diagram we can denote vector B means net resultant magnetic field induction. So here net resultant magnetic field induction is vector B, which will be acting parallel to vector BACD, means vector B means resultant magnetic field induction will act inwards. That's why under bracket we denote cross sign. Cross sign means it acts inwards. Hence resultant magnetic field induction, resultant magnetic field induction resultant magnetic field induction under bracket B is perpendicular to the plane of the coil, is perpendicular to the plane of the coil, is perpendicular to the plane of the coil and acts inwards. Resultant magnetic field induction B is perpendicular to the plane of the circular coil and acts inwards. Vector BACD under bracket cross means magnetic field induction due to this circular coil is vector BACD, which acts inwards. Current flows through the circular coil, that is I flows through the circular coil clockwise. That's why magnetic field induction due to the circular coil ACD is vector BACD, acts inwards. That's why cross sign is denoted to denote the direction of inward direction of the magnetic field induction vector BACD. If we consider the conductor XY, current flows from x to y, and vector b xy will be acting outwards. That's why under bracket dot sign is mentioned. Dot sign indicates that vector b xy acts outwards. And resultant magnetic field induction vector b under bracket cross means resultant magnetic field induction acts inwards. So finally, if we draw the diagram again, circular coil and long straight conductor, circular coil and long straight conductor. Current I flows from left end to right end, and current flows clockwise through the circular coil. In this case, resultant magnetic field induction at the center of the circular coil will be acting inwards. Vector B will be acting inwards. Vector B will be acting inwards, and this is the magnetic field induction due to the circular coil and long straight conductor.